Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yup, let's just get into it. And today was a big day in the markets as the indexes climb over, the S&P climbing over 1.97% and the Nasdaq getting over 2.05%, causing Bitcoin to get an immense rally down from 18,460 all the way up as high as 19,700. Again, congratulations to the gold members in the Discord that caught the trade right before we went to bed. Well, at least when I went to bed. I don't know if everyone else stayed awake, trading, but overall we got in at our 18,650 level, and we just closed our trade around 19,620, giving us a very nice profit of over 50%. Now I believe the trading account is over 116% in profit. Again, we did start in June and we've been trading up and down, left and right, and that's how trading should be. It's not going to be all wins constantly. Sometimes we are going to get losses every now and then, and that's why I post everything on my website. The link is in the description. Let's keep going here and let's see where Bitcoin could be going and where the markets could be leading us in the short term. Now, we all know that in the not in the long term, but I would say in the medium term, we know the markets will start to roll over as the Federal Reserve keeps raising interest rates. And a lot of people are in denial about this, and they think this is the bottom and that we got the June lows double bottom. We actually made a new low, and the Dow Jones actually took out the low, so we will be making lower lows in the markets. But it doesn't mean that we can't get bounces here and there, right? Markets go down in waves, like up and down, zigzagging all the time. It's not a straight line there. Obviously, if it was a straight line, that'd be great, and you just hold your short. But again, that's not how it works. But ultimately, still think that we could get a nice little bounce here around these levels, around 3650, and get a nice little bounce, probably maybe back up to this blue line right here, at which point we could roll over and retest the June lows once again. And at that point, I believe we could take these levels out and head towards the 2020 lows. Again, I still expect a very, very big bounce around the 2020 lows, a big psychological level there. Again, you're gonna hear a lot of people talking about this is finally the bottom that we've been waiting for. We're gonna get another massive bear market rally, and at that point, that's when you want to get out of the markets and you want to enter. You basically want to get out of everything and you want to get into some shorts, and we're going to roll over after that. But again, none of this is financial advice. This is just my opinions that I expect on the financial markets. Please don't take this as financial advice. Please do your own research. And let's keep going right now. Now, Bitcoin right now coming back to resistance around 19,500. Again, I outlined in the Discord members for you guys that caught that trade last night that 19,500 would be a good area to take some profits. And as you can see, we've been retesting this level many times as resistance. Let's take a look on some shorter time frames right here on the 4-hour. We can see that we've been running into 19,500 many times as resistance, and even getting massive wicks above it. We did get a pump up over on September 27 with this big massive pump to 20,200, but ultimately reversing all the way back down to 18,400. So a big reversal there. Again, the markets are just whipping up and down, left and right. Actually, I shouldn't say left and right, but only to the right side, because markets only go forward, they don't go backwards. I shouldn't say that. But yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin on Market Cipher. Let's see what the DBSI is showing us right now. We can see that we have a -5 and a 13, so it's quite some bullish numbers there. Again, the VWAP has been extended for a few days now. I wouldn't be surprised if the market started to roll over tomorrow morning. The momentum waves are anchoring up. Let's take a look on the weekly time frame. Still looking quite bearish on the weekly time frame. Just take that into account, guys, when you are making your trades. The large time frames are quite important, and you should always take a look at them before you take a look at the shorter time frames. Now let's take a look at the shorter time frames. I know a lot of people in the Discord like it when we take a look at the shorter time frames. On the 4-hour time frame, we could see we are still in the red money flow right now. Not much action at the moment, a little bit of chop. We are basically back at resistance right now, 19,500. So you might have to go into some even smaller time frames to see any tradable opportunities right now. You can take a look on the 15-minute. We do have a 21 right now with the red diamond. We did just drop down all the way down to $19,250, bouncing off this moving average right now. But overall, If we do start to come back down, your next level of support that you want to take a look at is basically 18,650. Basically, where we entered our trades are all these wicks, all these wicks that you're finding, all the wicks that you're seeing from here right now is basically your support. But eventually, if this level does break, then you are going to make a lower low in Bitcoin, and at which point I'm going to be looking at my my vector candles right here. On the daily time frame, we could see that we do have some targets to recover at $13,776 and one at $5,362.15. And again, a lot of people don't think that this is going to happen, right? And that's exactly what we need them to think, because they keep thinking that this is the bottom, and they could be right? Doesn't mean I'm always right. They could 100% be right, and I could be wrong. But overall, the market does not give you that many opportunities to buy the bottom. When you are legitimately at the bottom, we reverse back up, and then you start to chop sideways from that level after that. But right now we are retesting the lows once more, which implies, in my opinion, that we are going to make lower lows, right? The SPY is getting a little bit of upside right now. We could see some chop sideways for a couple of weeks, maybe until the middle of October, at which point we will maybe get our next move down towards the downside. But again, this is all speculation. We go back up all the way to 4,200 on the S&P 500, but again, I really doubt that will happen. Let's keep going right now. We did make a nice little trade on oil today, longing around $76 to $77 a barrel, and we closed our trade today at around $82.20 per barrel. So that was a very, very nice trade that we did today in the Discord. Again, I'm going to be opening up a bit of a day trading channel for the gold members, so you guys can get actually access to some of my day trades I do on my personal account, which are quite risky, but been very beneficial financially, been very good for me, at least these last couple of weeks. But yeah, let's keep going right now. Ultimately, we are getting very, very close to this trend line right here for Bitcoin, and ultimately we've been getting rejected. We've seen that we've been getting rejected multiple times from this level right here, and another rejection point right here at 22,000 or 23,000 when we rocketed it up right before the rate hike, and then started to crash down after that. I believe this was the rate hike here that we got, and now Bitcoin is going to get squeezed eventually. Right now you got resistance around 20,200 or 20,420. Maybe we moon up towards the upside one more time, and then we start to chop sideways, and then we get squeezed out of this pattern. And in my opinion, this is looking pretty bearish, but we could be bullish. It could be bullish, it could be bearish, but I'm going to tell everyone my trade at the time out of the breakout, either down or upside. I'm going to be making a trade regardless. Thanks for listening, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. We're at 12,500 subscribers, halfway there to 25,000 subscribers. Once we get there, we're going to do a $2,500 giveaway for all you loyal Discord members. So if you guys haven't subscribed already, you guys can join the Discord. You get access to all my trades. Again, if you guys want to see what you're buying, again, you guys can take a look at my profit loss history on my website. The link is also in the description. If you guys want to sign up for Big Get Trading, the link is also in the description. Love you guys. Peace.